Today on Drawbli,
We are looking at the art of Qifeng Lin.
hey, I'm Ben.
And I'm Abby.
And let's check out some amazing artwork.
Very, very cool. Okay.
So I think you're gonna love this person's art style.
Yeah?
I have a feeling.
Okay.
I think you're gonna be one,
I already
in
like it.
love, and two, you're gonna be like, I need to do an art study.
Yes, I love anytime I see this soft blending of skin that looks so good. Oh, I'm so obsessed.
And also, I love anytime we get some like character sheets or anything where it's like, hey, here's some like concept art or like some different color variations. Love seeing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's so creative. It would be so fun to be like a brilliant artist who is good at creating art and imagining new things.
Yeah, I always say that like concept art is so disassociated from like the act of creating art itself because it's not just, you know, the fundamentals of painting, but it's also concepting, designing, coming up with ideas. You know,
Two
completely
very
different skill.
Very unique skills that complement each other very well, of course, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
And anytime you get to see a sketch to final is like super cool.
I like
big
that.
Fan,
It's
big
very
fan.
enjoyable.
I am a big fan of this art style myself. I said you would like it, but I also like it.
I like it too. It feels like what I imagine World of Warcraft to be, which I don't play World of Warcraft, but like the big armor.
Not dissimilar.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
Ooh.
I love any art that is very solid and grounded in reality in terms of form. Meaning that it's something that I could sculpt, essentially.
Yes.
As a digital sculptor, I'm like, anytime I see characters in this style or anything similar, I'm like, heck yes, I can, you know, very easily read these forms and create something.
They would translate to 3D so well.
Yeah. There's always elements that don't translate to 3D that even now, like looking at some of these, I'm like, that would be perfect. But like along the way, I would find something and be like, oh, well, never mind.
That's broken.
But I can always, you know, make it work.
Yeah. Ooh, very cool image here.
Yeah, isn't this one super cool?
Yeah, very creative. I love the hair.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this one.
And the butler guy behind her.
I just love how creepy this little girl is.
I know. Oh, that is so cool. I love her glowing hair. Her whole glowing vibe is excellent.
Yeah, she's like a spirit or something. You can kind of like see through her a
Yeah.
little. Like you can see through her leg there, it looks
I
like.
like that a lot.
She's a phantasm
Oh.
or something. I don't
So
know.
cool.
Is that anything?
It could be. It could be.
Abby, I've been saying this to you for years.
Do not underestimate me.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Because you're constantly underestimating me.
Constantly. I'm always like, you can't do that. You're not old enough.
Yeah, I'm going to be older one day, and I'll be able to do it, but I can try, you know.
You can try. I will not underestimate you anymore. I love this. I love this stretch pose, too. So many details. Like, I don't even know how I would sit down and go about creating all these awesome details.
I'm so sick of painting. I'm not sick of, but I think I want to get outside of my comfort zone of portraits more and like push the bounds on like, you know, more interesting poses. And
Yeah, I love poses. Quickposes.com, that website for like references.
I am so
so fun
bad
to
at
use.
gesture drawing.
Yeah, but like, I feel like, you know, you don't have to treat it. It doesn't have to be a quick pose. You
That's
can
true.
pause it on the image and take as much time as you want.
That is very true.
And they have a whole femme fatale set of references that are really fun for stuff like this, where, you know, they're really cool actiony poses.
Like this kind of posing?
Yeah, or like that.
Yeah, more action style.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Exactly.
It's just something I need to practice more, you know?
Same.
Something I need to practice more. Like many things, we all have so many things that we need to practice for art. What would you say are your weak spots?
My weak spots, probably blending, like creating clean gradients that don't look muddy.
You think it gets too muddy?
Yeah, I tend to get muddy pretty quickly. Yeah, I think cleanliness.
Okay.
I tend to have a more rough approach and struggle to like get really clearly delineated things and moments that don't end up looking pretty sloppy.
That's fair.
What about
It's
you?
hard. Well, like I said, gestures.
Yeah, that's true. I love these wooden-looking fish, by the way, that have like glowing innards. That's awesome.
Yeah. I would have said lines. I still think lines are one of my weaknesses, but I've definitely leveled up my lines recently.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
trying to get better. I love this upper portion of her leg and like how curvy it curves, it bows out super hard and then like curves back in with the knee.
Yeah,
Such
that's
an
very
interesting
cool.
shape.
Very-
So in digital sculpting, I love a concept called contrast of silhouette. Some people like Disney refers to it as straights and curves. And that's kind of what's going on with that shape. But when you kind of like break that down into like the macro, like individual shapes, it's really fun to like dissect form like that. Or at least for me. It's probably super boring for a lot of people.
No,
but
no.
yeah. A moth character.
That's cool. Yeah, I like how the background is like this simple downward red arrow.
Yeah. Oh, that is really cool. I was just thinking about like the color of the shadow here. And just like the color used in this in general.
Yeah. It's such a unique color palette because the shading on her matches the tones of the red behind her, but as it's like reflected off the white.
Yeah, it's very cool. I am someone who has not done a lot of creature design.
No, me neither. Me neither. I've not designed any creatures since I was younger.
I think what if we took a portrait and tried to combine it with like some kind of animal or insect or
We've
something like
talked
that.
about doing that before. We do get a little lost along the way.
But we could. We could try.
But we could try.
It's all about pushing the boundaries, Abby.
It is. You're right.
And if you want to push the boundaries, click that like and subscribe button.
And check out our guidebook, How to Easily Draw Every Day, at the link below in the description.
And this is the part where we say...
Goodbye.
Goomba. What else should we push the boundaries on?
Imagination, reality, baking.
Baking.
I guess.
Baking. Yes, baking. We'll push the boundaries on baking.
Yes.
Until it becomes cooking.
The culinary world will not know what hit them.